you call off. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. I swear I meant to mean the best way it ended. Even tried to bite my tongue when you start shit. Now you're testing all my friends, second question. They never even liked you in the first place. Dated a girl that I hate for the attention. She only made it 2 days, what a connection. It's like she'd do anything for my affection. She's going all about it in the worst ways. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I would try to be nice. Nothing getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. And your mom, and your sister, and your job, and your broke ass call, and the shit you call off. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. You said your journey to Spain, and so I gave it. When I had nothing to say, you couldn't take it. Tell everyone I'm a bitch, so I became it. Always has to put yourself above me. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I would try to be nice. There's nothing getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. And your mom, and your sister, and your job, and your broke ass call, and the shit you call off. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Fuck you and your mom, and your sister, and your job, and your broke ass call, and the shit you call off. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Na 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 na. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. You said your journey to Spain, and so I gave it. When I had nothing to say, you couldn't take it.
I'm holding on the rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. I need what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, then I think and turn around and say too late to apologize. It's too late. I say too late to apologize. It's too take another chance, take a fall, take a swap for you. I need it like a hurt, need a beast, but it's nothing new. Yeah, I love you with a fire red, now turning blue. And you say something like an angel, heaven let me think was you. But I'm afraid I say too late to apologize.
The kisses of the sun was sweet, I didn't then I let it in my eye. Like on a solid train, the radio playing songs that I have never heard, I don't know what to say. Oh, not another word, just la 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 la. It goes around the world, just la 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la. And now the bells are ringing, la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. To hear the turn around my head, it goes through magic melody. You wanna sing with me, just la 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 la. The music is the key. Now the night's gone, still it goes on and on. Deep inside the
Blasting our ears. Okay, it's all better now. It's all better now. Hello, humans. We're doing the DIYs today. This is just becoming my DIY channel. Serena the tool. Not even the tool man Taylor. I don't know if I want a hoodie. I don't know if I'm warm or cold. I know I'm cozy. That's all that matters, right? It's gonna be the nicest message too. Anytime. I love my team. Makes me happy. I love nice people. I love it. Makes me happy. Alright, I don't exactly know what I have to do. I do, but like writing it down doesn't make sense. So we're gonna have to have photo referentials. But it's like a bikini knockoff. So like it's not the same, but I want the shapes to be the same. I don't know if that makes sense. What is this one? Oh, the stories feature. Ah. I gotta stop you about how you feel tonight. I don't know if it's worth utilizing or not. Alright, there are pieces of this. We have to make into more pieces. Hey, Jumbo, happy Wednesday. This is scrap fabric that I still need. I'm pretty sure it's a piece of a dog costume, but I couldn't figure out what part, so it's now scrap fabric. These bottoms are done. Let me look at my list. Okay, finished bottoms, red, diamonds to front and back, so the black ones. So these are done. The diamonds in the front and the star in the back. Look at those professional diamonds. Okay. So this goes back to the side. This is done. This is fabric. So I bought a skirt my first year of streaming that I've worn it twice on stream maybe. But I cut the insert out of it. Like the part that like kept you covered underneath like the tulle. And I kept that fabric as spare fabric for all of these years in a corner of my closet. And now it's finally getting used. It's so worth saving that shit. Oh my god. Alright, so then there's the red top. Completely done. Are you working right now, Jimbo? Yes. The top is completely done because it's going to be crossover. So I just need to make sure that it's the right crossover. The correct side. I lost a cup. Where's the other? Here. Oh no, I finished this top. Did I do it the right way though? I guess it's good that it came apart. See, this was too much for my head to handle at like 2 a.m. And then either for just in case of need underneath, and then socks. So really all we have to do is top and then the bottom. Maybe the top, I don't know. And then we're gonna be really lazy with her sleeves. I'm just gonna booby tape them to my shoulders. It's like hard to do, like showing without actually being taped. But it'll drape off and it'll look like it's a part of everything. It'll make sense. It will literally be booby taped to my skin though. I don't have a solution for that. Thank you for the sub. Oh, I was just wondering because you weren't saying anything. Nice. Very nice. Glad you got the day to relax. That's wonderful. Alright, so we're not actually sewing anything. We're booby taping everything on. Because I want to be able to reuse this bikini. All of this is booby taped on. Booby tape is so strong. So strong. Like, it actually hurts more than a band-aid to take off. Booby tape is kind of the devil. Oh, I just realized I've drunk everything up. Our gift bags ready for Mufka tomorrow. And then we have an extra bonus one for Top Tipper for October. You know I take care of you guys. You know I do my best. It is strong tape. What have you been up to this week? It's very strong tape. It has to be. It has to keep you covered. Okay, so these are the only things we have to do a thing with. Boy, don't eat those. I love this new layout that is I'm so hyped for whenever I can scoot the damn TV. So bummed over sleeping last night. I shaved, I showered. God, I made my dad be a whole IT support team last night. I feel so bad. He was so nice and so helpful. He's been so supportive. Like, the most supportive I've ever seen him in my life. I don't know if he's just getting old, or like if he just like finally like understands that I'm like really trying in life, and I have been for quite some time. He has been so supportive this whole time. Actually, did I have an email back from him? He was so helpful last night. Oh my god, my takedown team is incredible. I love working with them so much. They're so nice. I'm so grateful for so much kindness. Father. Didn't email me back. Did my email even send? I'll call him later.
Load up on guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose.
String this in.
Pretend she's overboard, shout for sure. Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello.
Doing my porch electric stuff. Very nice. Oh, how did that go? I saw you posted convention pictures and Luigi pictures. That's awesome. I'm proud of you for getting out of your comfort zone. Aw, tell her the little love. Eat the sweet love. Woo. Where did that come from? That was more than it should have been. There we go. Thank you.
I'll do best, and for this gift I feel blessed. I'll live
Bobs. So the Suicide Squad 2. So, oh no, it wasn't that volume input. I don't know what it's putting through then. You guys can just scream at me with the alerts then. I'm not figuring it out today. I don't have the energy for that. How are you doing, Excited? Welcome, welcome. Harley Bobs. It's Suicide Squad 2, so it's not Hearts Scar. Bobs. Alright, this is done. Let me tie this so it doesn't come apart again. I don't know which is the top or which is the bottom right. My lights are both too bright and not bright enough. Oh, was it? It looked just like the convention floor hallway. Like, it's like the exact same carpet and like wall at your work then. That's funny. That's really cool though. Did you stream with the Luigi one? I think you had a goal for that, no? Oh, I left the pin on here. This is why I didn't finish this last night when I woke up, because I knew I was too tired to do it. Enjoyed it. I think everyone's surprised. Yeah, if you've never dressed up before, that would be pretty surprising. Very nice. Cool. I'm glad you felt good about it. I feel like it was the exact same carpet. I would have bet money that was a convention picture. Ooh, what kind of background stuff is going on? What's going on? It'd be like that though. It'd be like that though. Bob tape. And we gotta cut out stars, I think. Or is her bottoms all diamonds? I think her bottoms are all diamonds. Her bottoms are all diamonds. Okay. So I made them not canon for the red ones. Oh no. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Is just swaps. But we can't do a red, like one red diamond in the front for the black ones, because then it looks like a bush. So we can't alternate the design. But I'm sure someone will make a bush joke anyway, but I have nice shrubbery outside of my house. I have good landscaping. Hello, grandson. How are you? Now you may or may not be on your chill time. This is usually my get ready time. Trying to pick out some royalty-free music. I've just been bopping on YouTube lately. I give up. Covers are where it's at. Working on follower goals. Very nice. So we don't need any more. No, because it's flip-flop. See, the problem with cosplay is it doesn't make sense to me until it's fully on my body. That's alternate. I need to look at the tops one more time. Harley is She's just like, she's so special to me, she has to be correct. Okay, the top is correct. Stay the night. On chill time, one hot tub left to test in the pool. Very nice, very nice. Proud of you, proud of you. Ben, are you a coffee drinker? Posted in the Discord earlier, I think, when you're headed to work or around that time. Felt like we were having our coffee together. Actually, I was eating a burger then, honestly. I was eating my dinner around 5 a.m. I've been on a burger kick. I do think I want to make a falafel bowl for later, though. I think that will be good for tonight. Did call it on Monday. It snowed here last night. Yeah, it snowed here a shit ton, too. It's still on the ground. It's cold as fuck. It sucks. Trying to figure out what to bring with me to cook while camping. Most of my meals are cake. Yeah, that's true. Probably like just snacky stuff. Think like a toddler. But that's like literally what I do when I road trip in convention is I feed myself like a toddler. Go-go squeezes, protein bars, granola bars, easy to drink like shakes, just random pieces of fruit, like anything. Like if it's a 5-minute meal, you want like 10 of those throughout the day. Keep up your energy. Don't drink coffee. Aw, probably good though. Don't start. It's not my best habit. But it literally is my drug of choice, so that's where we run into problems there. Like caffeine, good. Coffee, drug of choice. Cannot wake up or live without. Genuinely. Like how people don't choose to be addicted to heroin, but get addicted to heroin. Coffee. Don't point at yourself with scissors either, but they are safety scissors to be fair. Right, how big of diamonds do we need? Should I do a star on the back just to match the others? Maybe. It's hard to make a star though. See, this was a lot to think about last night. Oh, and then like granola bars. That would be a good idea. I firmly believe in granola bars. Ben's like, what does this mean? Exactly, what does this do? Drug of choice is adrenaline. True. I think you are kind of a low-key adrenaline junkie. Not like in a consistent sense, like you don't have to drive fast 24/7, I don't think. But you do like the coasters. The coasters and the zoomy wooders. This is literally my grandpa's. It's a back massager. Like it vibrates when you push it. So we use it on Serena's poor old lady shoulders. And then I make this face. And I talk like this. And if I was a dog, I would be kicking my leg like I was happy. It feels so good. I highly recommend everyone have one of these, especially if you sit at a desk for a long time. It's just an old person back buzzer. But it also, whenever I use it, like, because you have to put pressure to, like, activate it. Sassy hair flip. It, like, while I'm pushing it, either massages or tells me, like, where I'm sore. Like, here it's massaging, here it's massaging, here it's sore, here it's really fucking sore. But that feels really good, and, like, I know I need to get in there. That's what this does. It's a hilarious self-diagnostic of delicious. Oh, but see over here it's tight, so that means that's why I usually sleep on my left side, or I try to. I woke up on my right side last night and I slept way longer than I usually would, obviously. That's why this side is tight. What does this do? Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz. My hair is getting too long for this kind of. Jesus, that's nice, but like, I rolled it up in the window the other day too. Oops. Like that's a flex, that's nice, but like, oh, that's good. Like right at like the top of like the cusp of your shoulder blade is just delicious. It's delicious. If I was a dog, I would have happy leg going. With my holy socks. Look at these fucking socks. There's not one, not two, but 3 holes in this sock. 3 holes! No holes though. This sock has as many holes as I do. Jesus. Oh. My God. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. 3 holes! 3 holes in a sock! I've been wearing them since last night, to be fair though. I've been a scuzz. I did put them on after I showered though, so like they're clean and I'm clean. I showered, I shaved, I was perfect and ready, and falling asleep at like 6:30 yesterday, and then I woke up at like after midnight. So dumb. I was so ready. But I got 2 hours behind on sleep. I was even like crying on the phone to my dad, like not about what was happening. I was like, I'm so behind on sleep. I needed to go to sleep an hour ago. I needed to go to sleep an hour and a half ago. I'm so tired. Like always the worst things happen when you're exhausted and just can't deal with them. I'm overdoing this, but it feels so good right now. Thank you for doing that, Ben. I feel like I needed this very much. It's the beauty of streaming and ADHD. The worlds collide and you guys redeem shit that I don't remember to do for myself. It's nice. Nice. That felt good. I feel alive after that. Jesus, thank you. I need that. What? Cinnamon rolls the size of your head? That would be my special for the year. I haven't had my special yet this year. If I was there with you, I would have such a tummy ache. I would eat one of those. Because I allow myself to have one thing that's not meat, but questionably probably dairy every year. So you can't limit yourself. Like that's just insane. But then I get tummy ache. I would get a tummy ache for that. I want it. Trade you hand sanitizer and pens for cinnamon roll the size of my head. It would probably be stale by the time it gets here. Let me look at these other bottoms again. I'm so fucking visual. Alright, there's a star in the back that's a pasty. So let's do this. I'll do a star in the back and on the same pattern and design on this one. Because it looks dumb otherwise, I feel like. Safety scissors are not good for fabric, by the way. I'm not impressed by this process, but I'm too stubborn to find my other scissors. Too stubborn. Board winning. You're making me want to go with this. You're such an adventurer. I love that. Hell of a stencil, right? See, this is where I know I also am like gonna run into problems with cosplay over time, and I do already run into problems with cosplay. Is like specific ways of doing things the proper way, like pinning this, making a pattern, making a stencil, making an outline at the very least. I glaze over those parts. I glaze over those details. I just do not give a fuck. And then we have a star that looks like that. It's not the greatest star in the world, but in my head it's like, okay, that's good enough. It works for an imperfect cosplay. I think that's why I pride myself in my Poison Ivy cosplay so much, because that one is perfect. Everything else is just mostly consolidation of time, do best possible thing. If I would have planned for this better, had more money for it better, and had more time for it magically better, it would all be sewn on and perfect. We'd have separate pieces for all of us and not like be ripping tape off of them later to wear the red bikini. Oh my goodness. Cosplay is an expensive hobby though. It really is. Buy the tasting passport. That's really cool. I'm guessing you get to take the mug home with you too, like as a souvenir. I feel like we have a cup from everywhere we've been on vacation at my dad's house. Unless he's gotten rid of all of them. My dad goes through weird like minimalist phases. And like buys a bunch of shit. It's like, you just got rid of a bunch of shit. You just decided you wanted it to be empty. But he like gets rid of like mementos. So like he'll get rid of like, for instance, possibly all of like our childhood memento vacation cups and then buy like a new set of glasses when he already has a set of like normal cups. It's just like empty the space to make it neater and then fill the space to make it less empty but also neat. It's weird. It's weird. What is bottoms? Do we put the star in the front for this one? Because the star is on the front for the other one, right? Or no, the star is on the back. So should we make them opposite? I'm changing my mind at the last minute now. Yeah. So if I do diamond, I don't know. Is that Harley or Bush? Is that a star bush? Is that I have a starfish on my pussy? Or is that Harley? I feel like the star is better on the butt. Because then like... We good. We good. We good. We good. Thank you. I'm so jealous. I've always wanted to go to the magical wizarding world of Harry Potter. God damn it. I'm jealous. I'm jelly bean. I think I like the star on the back because then like it goes up your butt cheeks. It looks nice. That's my logic. And we'll do diamonds in the front, so it will be a repeat experience. That's okay though. Like they literally make sewing tape for this stuff. I'm literally just wasting booby tape. Time is of the essence. I
feel like time is of the essence with every cosplay I do. Which, like, is kind of nice because I operate well under pressure. But it was nice to take my time to do the Ivy one, you know? It was nice. Let's go, Ben. Let's go adventuring. I want to go. You just have to give me like 5 minutes everywhere that we go, like head turned, so I can film content, be my lookout, and then everything's right off. That's how I afford to do any trip that I do, is everything has to be monetized. Everything has to be monetized. That's the only way. Otherwise, it's impossible. Like the concert I went to last year, I didn't even pay for the tickets for it. Someone bought the tickets for me. But like to afford to take the time off, I had to monetize it. Opening it. Okay, in 2025 we're going. Well, in 2026, after they work out any kinks, we're going. Okay, sorry, we're doing that. I'm roping you into it. We're both too close to each other and too Midwestern to not road trip this. Thank you, Serena. I appreciate it. I don't think I can bring that bong out on here. I think that's illegal. It's illegal. It's against the rules. Ben getting all the upskirt shots. I would consent to that though, because you wouldn't be some random dude duding on the elevator when I'm going downstairs to take a piss though. Like, I get it when I'm like walking around looking good, like exploring the convention floor. But like when I'm carrying the dog down the escalator and I gotta piss and I'm walking around in my panties and pasties, like, it's not even like an upskirt. There's not even a skirt on. You're just taking a picture of my butt and the dog's butt. The dog's diaper, really. I get it though. Sometimes it doesn't take much for y'all. I respect that, honestly. There's a Donkey Kong roller coaster. What? Jimbo, do you know about this? I feel like you would know about this. That is so cool. What's special about that one, other than the fact that it's Donkey Kong themed? If there's anything amazing about it that is super secret lore, you will know it, Ben. Let's fucking go! Oh man, it sounds so cool. I mean, this is the first I'm hearing of it too, but that's your realm of lore, not mine, Jimbo. That's really fucking cool. So, Diane, what have you been up to this week? I haven't seen you guys very much this week, and I'm sorry for that. Life has been life. You guys have known me for too long. You know how it goes. Ben, you're learning. Patient young man. This is so stupid. This is the most podunk way to do this, and the easiest way to make it back to normal after. I hate myself for this. It's so non-professional. I can't get mad about it. Literally, it's booby tape. Booby tape. And I'll be taping the straps onto my body. Woo! Oh my god. See, now if I would have woken up like on time last night, this would have been so much fun to do in the big floofy Harley dress. But now we get to do it in my pajamas, so oh well, maybe this is more fun. At least I get to do it with my daytime peeps. My friends and fans. It's special because the ride vehicle is attached to a robotic arm and has a fake track facade over the actual track. So it's like an arm levering over the track. Kind of like, I'm trying to remember, similar to like how the ET ride is. Like it's like you're flying, but like you're not. I think I need to Google that. Hold on. I'm a visual person. I think we really understand that about now after seeing me go. Wait, where are the stars? Where are the diamonds? What? Universal Zoe. That sounds. I was afraid of Universal when I was little, but I was like little. We want to go with that. False track installed for donkey coaster. It's like 8 minutes long. Here, this is how it actually sounds. I don't know if I can show you guys or not. It'll either work or it won't. Oh, where's my browser source? See, why doesn't this work flawlessly on Kick for me? It makes me look like the dumbest fucking cunt in the world when this doesn't work on Kick. And it works fine here. I think it has to be a bit rate compensation issue. Oh, probably should have skipped past that. That is so weird and so cool, and I like it. Super Nintendo, is that one of the worlds that they're making? Or has it already been made because the ride is already there? Here, let me save my questions until I'm done watching. I'm an idiot. Just like zooming into pictures. That is so cool. That's construction pieces. I feel like everyone else with ADHD watches things at like double speed and I just skip through. It's huge! So big! Oh, that's the new layout. Oh shit. Grand Helios, Monsters Land, Super Nintendo World, Dueling Hub Coasters, Dragon. Wait, there's a How to Train Your Dragon's Land? I know I spelled it wrong, I don't care. Okay, so I love Harry Potter, but I also love How to Train Your Dragon. Known as Project 903 and Permits. Secret information. I'm sorry, I'm getting hype over the wrong thing, Ben. Wait, Gerslar, you mentioned that name before. Look, you guys are famous. thought you've mentioned that name before. He's notorious for the building. Is that one of the coasters that you're gonna see this weekend, or is that something that you've told me about that you visited? I remember that name. I feel so bad when I can remember just one part of one thing, and it's like, fuck, what was the context of this? Because I know I repeat myself a lot, but I'm just old. I hate when you guys have to repeat yourselves. I feel bad about that. The coaster will not contain any versions. I know what that means now. It'll still pack a punch, especially for a family coaster. Yeah, Serena level coaster. Between launches, skating across the water. Woo! Okay, you're putting your hair up for that one. Possibly overbanked turns near misses the decorative elements of the land. This looks amazing. You're gonna have a whole theater inside. Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. I need to go to those. I can't close my mouth. I'm sorry, I'm getting hype over the wrong thing. Look at this diagram. To the flying simulator. Wasn't there already? Isn't there one for rooms in Harry Potter? Wasn't there already a flying simulator figured out? I don't actually know. It's a company. Oh, okay. I thought it was a person. That's where I got that name from then. That was your last big road trip. Like, you've said this name before. I know I've heard it. Alright, that's probably about as centered as that's going to be. Thank you for sending me on that mental mission. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Super Nintendo World sounds really cool. Fucking more Harry Potter sounds incredible. Mother goddamn bananas of How to Train Your Dragons sounds batshit gorgeous. Your girl is hyped. Chauncey, we're going to Disney! Whether Ben wants to or not. Chauncey, come on Disney. Baby's first Disney trip. Alright, now we just need diamonds in the front. She wants diamonds on her fingers, she wants diamonds on her pussy. JK. Actually, boy, would look really nice with a diamond color. I don't think we need more of that. I knew I recognized that. These things do stand out to me. I'm just a little dumb. Every hot girl can be a little dumb as a treat. And have at least 3 beverages at the ready at any given time. At least more than 2 beverages. I keep setting my cups down so aggressively. I'll just stop that. Diamonds. It's just a triangle that makes friends with another triangle. Diamond. So professional. Actually, probably no. Well, I wouldn't, because it wouldn't be in good conscience. I don't think. Just like I would never bring Pippi on a plane with me, even though I could. I don't feel safe or comfortable or happy or good in my soul doing that. Nothing against anyone who does it, it just makes me uncomfortable. It makes me very uncomfortable. But honestly, so if Chauncey was a service dog, probably no. But I don't think they could tell me no. as long as it fit with the straps, with me holding her, I don't know if they could tell me no with a service dog. I wouldn't do it with her, because that would be too much to take her on a roller coaster for any dog. But like, I wonder if they could say no to that. But wait, aren't there signs like in front of roller coasters that say like, if you experience this, you shouldn't be on this coaster. If you have this, you shouldn't experience, or you shouldn't be on the coaster. Like disclaimers of like, you can't ride this coaster XYZ reasons. Real answer, you can't. They don't make restraints for pets. Oh, okay, you actually do a real answer. Thank you. I was really thinking about that though. Like, could they deny that? Like with a small dog, like holding, but fair. Like there are no restraints for them. But like service dogs, like we have leeway with them. Like you can take them anywhere. Like I've been told no multiple times walking Pibby into somewhere, and I just say she's a service dog. Do you want to see her tags? And then they just let me through. Like while she has her vest and gear on. I've been told many, many, many times. Like, no, you cannot bring her in here. You can't bring your dog in here. And she's dudded up in her service gear stuff. And I'm like, she's a service dog. And they're like, oh, okay. That's weird. I think that's the only time I get shitty with people that I don't know. Like strangers. It's like, are you fucking dumb? Look at her. You're gonna tell me no. Like, I can be told no, but like not in that context. Now it involves Pibby. I don't want a convention next year without her. Guys. I don't know. When I go visit Paws, I'm gonna express that I have a service dog, and like I really want to like hone in and talk to more people there and like get across my level of understanding of training. And if there are any animals that they feel like would be like well trained to be service dogs, I know I want to go for mostly like last hope cases. But Chauncey, for instance, if I didn't want him to be a guard dog, I want him to be a guard dog. If I needed to train that out of him, I could. And he probably could be a service dog. But I would rather him be a family dog and a guard dog. But I wonder if that would be a direction we could go in. Because there's plenty of dogs that are like Chauncey, where they just need that time and that mental redirection. I don't know. That'd be interesting to extrapolate on with them. I wonder if they've done any service dog cases. I'm so excited to meet with them. So the last time I tried to mobile stream on here, it went totally fakaka. And I was like on my Wi-Fi and on my network, so like on the main phone, like not even the burner. I don't know why it wouldn't connect. Otherwise, I would love to take you guys with me to there on here. That would be incredible. But it went fakaka last time, and I don't want to try and have it go goofy. But I would be allowed to do that, so I am going to bring the DJI with if I can get it charged and my memory card for it. So I can vlog a little bit in between and give you guys some behind the scenes. And I'll try and show it up on here versus just promising to get the footage out in a timely manner, because we know how good I am about that. I have vlogs from like 2 years ago still waiting to be edited. She naughty. She naughty. But I am going to try and vlog that stuff. But I wonder if that could be a direction we could work in. Because then, number one, I would have a buddy to take with me and be training to be a service dog. But then also, you know, going in the foster direction sense of like, this is not my dog forever, but I'm setting this dog up to have a really good life. 2 birds, 1 stone, kind of. That would be really cool. Because you can tell pretty well with temperament if like a dog is set up for that. Hey, Lycanthrope, how are you? It's going pretty good. How's it going by you? We're finishing up a Harley fit. Focaccia? What? Don't say bread. I love bread. Now I want to eat bread. Bread and coffee should be banned words. When did oh, because I said fakaka. I don't know how common that word is. I think it's an older word. It means like fuddy-duddy or like silly or goofy or like wonked up, messed up. Here, this is how I would spell it. Wait, I can't type it in caps. It's too intense. That's how I would spell it, but I actually never spelled that word in words before, or in letters. I swear English is my first language. Jesus Christ. But I love it. But I love it. Coffee break. Coffee bread. Cafe bread. I will speak to you in your native tongue. You're gonna roast me like that. I want some good bread. I want some good roast. I just put my coffee away. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bitch ass. Fucking love you, bitch ass. Fakasha like the bread. No, fakaka, like fucked up. I don't know, I was wonking the shit out. It was being stupid. I don't want it to be stupid and have to like, I don't know, I hate like dealing with multiple things at once, and like mobile streaming at home or like at the dog park is like hard enough. So it's like 3 things going on at once, like stream, dog, and then like life around it. I don't want to be like stressed out while like being at their facilities, like versus just sitting down and talking to them and like actually touring. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions. I'm excited. I thought I made a fool of myself talking to her, and then we talked again on the phone, and she was like, I feel like we're exactly the same person. You're exactly my kind of person. I feel like we both have the same goals. She has an FIV positive cat too. I feel like we are 2 humans. But I always feel like I'm too much, you know? Like either overexcited or over talkative or just over something. I don't know. And maybe I overthink that, and maybe I'm more under than over. But it always makes me nervous. But she was so nice after. Or like during too, but she was so nice, like to get in touch after and like actually like she's a genuinely good person. I feel like, I mean, all animal people are crazy to some degree, but I think she's a little more cool than crazy. Rescue people are especially insane. That's why I'm so crazy. That's what we'll blame it on, right? It's not the mental illness, it's the amount of cats. Does one correlate to the other? We'll find out in the next episode. However you want to define that episode is a choose your own adventure. Oh my god. I can't even like laugh properly. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm more active, but I feel like when I'm like, I don't just talk to people for no reason. Like, I don't leave my house for no reason unless I just go to the grocery store. So, like, I met with a rescue and foster coordinator that I want to work with, that we did a subathon, really amazing donation to, like, highlighted my career over on Kick. And I got to meet with them, but, like, I feel like when I'm more passionate about something, then I overspeak about it heavily, and I'm, like, I'm too hyped. Like, I'm bringing too much hype to the table, and that's, like, I don't know, worrisome or like overwhelming, especially like taking in fosters. Like, you have to be a chill person, like you have to create a calm environment, like for the fur babies that you have in general, let alone like brand new fosters that are relearning the world probably in some capacity or another. I'm gonna stop rambling though, because we're gonna have an ad roll in like 30 seconds, so I'm gonna buckle down on the tape and we're not missing anything. We ain't missing nothing. And then feel free to keep me on my ramble, and whenever that ends after 20 seconds from now.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and it won't be long. Gonna do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and it won't
Try to be boring during our ads.
hit the dance floor, I got all I need. No, I ain't got class, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't
Thank you.
bills to have fun tonight. I
believe I did not think of this earlier in my career for all of the goofy little cosplay things that I've pinned together. You'd think I would have realized booby tape existed a little sooner. Would have been maybe helpful. I've done a lot of safety pin cosplays. Let's go watch. I don't know, in my head I always thought booby tape was like, this is gonna sound so stupid. So stupid. This is actually funny. I'm gonna save this one. It makes more sense now. Makes more sense. I don't need to justify it. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. I can't count. 5 seconds. And we are back. Locked out by an ad because a bitch runs ads. Why did I put that on that piece? Oh my god, Serena. That was silly goose. That was silly goose. Yes. So I was supposed to do my Halloween show last night and I slept. I sleep every Halloween. I don't know how or why. Like I do. And I forgot that I did that. And I slept through last night. So we're celebrating Halloween tonight, and not a single fuck is given. Oh my goodness. Yes, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I appreciate us all living in this fantasy land with me where it's morning when it's not morning, and it's Halloween when it's not Halloween. Welcome to October, bitches. Classic or something new. Harley Quinn, baby. Tonight we're doing Suicide Squad 2, which I guess we did a sporty, like, Suicide Squad 1 canon comics. The first one, kind of. Also more original than, like original design versus actually canon to the comics, but less canon to the movie. This is going to be extremely canon to the movie. By the way, did you kill the pumpkin? What does that mean? You're the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was a tired girly. I fall asleep almost every Halloween and like sleep through it. Usually I put candy out for the kids, but actually there was 0 trick-or-treaters this year because it was snowing so hard during trick-or-treat hours. 0 trick-or-treaters out. 0. Not a single one. Because snow. Like, little kids I understand, but like, teenagers? I would have gone trick-or-treating still. What is wrong with this new generation of pussy-ass bitches? Not proud of that. I expected more from you kids. There. We're done. We're done. I was actually an asshole and I didn't put out any candy this year. Because I had to take my dog to the vet right before trick-or-treating hours. So, wonk wonk. I didn't put out any candy. This month got really, really crazy for me. So I was a Grinch. Every other year I put out candy, but I did not this year. It's an American coaster enthusiast trip planned Wait, American coaster enthusiast trip planned for Central Europe. Is it American builds in Europe? That doesn't make sense. That sounds cool, but I'm confused. Ben, I will have you know, I went trick-or-treating up to the age 19. Okay? I went trick-or-treating until I was a parent. Oh no, then I would have trick-or-treated until I was 18? What month did I get married? I got married in August. Yeah, so the last time I went trick-or-treating I was 18. JK. I'm cringe. I don't play Fortnite. I did play some of the Rocket League challenges for Halloween last night. They both fed and hurt my soul. You guys want to play some lid? Aladi. Aladi, baby. I gotta pee. American Coaster. Okay, that's the club that you're in, but it's cooler than how you're making it sound. So that club is planning a trip for Central Europe. Okay, now that makes more sense. I was like, what? That would be cool though. Do you have a passport? I need to get a passport. I feel like I should have one. Like, just for reasons. I don't know. I've been feeling that way for years and I've just never gotten one. I don't know. I won't be right back though. I'm gonna check on the puppies. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and the shit you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Fuck you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and the shit you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off.
I'm holding on the rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. I hear what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, then I think and turn around and say, so let's apologize. It's alright. I say, so let's apologize. It's alright.
do? Did you have to go to the DMV for it? I don't like the DMV. You've been to Belgium before? That's where I'm running away to if I ever have to run away. But it's not like a good place to run away to anymore because everyone knows. It's not a good place to run away to anymore because everyone knows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's okay, Chauncey Bites. He's going with me. That's arguably one of the best roller coasters in Brussels. I want to go to Brussels and eat Brussels sprouts. Did pretty much nothing, but I bet it was really relaxing. I feel like it'd be beautiful countryside. Went to Lille. What is that? This drug city. Yeah, that's definitely really rich roller coasters. Whoa! A football game, like an actual football game. It's a theme park. It's beautiful. It is so cool. Belgium is in a really cool spot because it's like the Tri-Cities of Europe. It's beautiful. Benelux. As I say it like an American. Benelux. It's hard to believe it. It's over a piece of water. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Tomorrowland. Wait, what's Tomorrowland? Is that a festival or referring to the Disney movie? Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for being patient with me. I wanted to make sure the puppies were all good. Had to go pee. Let me have my dreams. Let me have my dreams. Let me imagine in my head that I can move to Belgium. Now, this is my logic behind Belgium. Everywhere else that you move off of your continent. So, like, if I wanted to move to Hawaii. Hey, Tommy. Welcome to the purple grandma side. You have to deal with pet import fees and isolation time. So I think in Hawaii, it's like 6 months that your pets have to like literally be like at a shelter, kind of like in a cage, while they quarantine. And it depends on the area, like where you're moving to, like what levels of quarantine, what levels of prior vaccinations you can do to lessen that amount of quarantine time. Like it's all for safety reasons. I respect it. I understand it. I apologize to you guys. My sinuses are doing really bad since blessing. But Belgium does not have any laws about those things as long as your pets are up to date and you have a letter of recommendation from your veterinarian. So it's theoretically the easiest place in the world for me to pick up the zoo and move to outside of the US. So Belgium is my runaway place. Let me have my dreams. Belgium is the only place I'm aware of that you can move out of the US and not have to deal with all of the hoops to jump through with that. And you can just be up to date on all of shots necessary, have a letter from your vet that says my pets are healthy, and you're good. Big EDM festival. Okay, that's what I thought. Is Tomorrowland a movie though? What am I thinking? Yeah, okay, it is a movie too. But it is a festival. I was right on both counts, but wrong on both counts also. I'm sure most country of Europe, is it squeaky? Is it mouse country? Is it squeaky? Not after you just call it, but it's from mom. Praise. You have the coolest emotes. I have more emotes on here than I do on Kick. They're all more like of the zoo than me. I need to make Serena emotes. I forget about me. I think Pippi is the only one that's on here that hasn't made it to Kick yet. I don't even know all of them emotes. Well, the interface for this changed. This is weird. It's like closer to what Kick is. Twitch, that's you. Real gotta recognize real, right? Alright, a strange Father Bezos. Any foreigner kind of feels better around here. Feels what? Thank you, thank you. Of course, King. Are you streaming tonight? I will be streaming tonight, so I will not be able to join you. But I want to shout out the boy. If you are. What is my life the next couple of days? Here, let me grab my tablet. So, like, the calendar makes sense to me at a quick glance if I know it, like on my site, but it's easier to make sense in color blocks. I'll be streaming Thursday night or Friday night. Because I really just want to hone in on everything here. Get life glued back together. And then we'll re-explore Thursdays and Fridays in a couple weeks here. That would be a chill night. Very nice. What day is it? It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday, but it's the first of the month. Wednesday is always weird traffic because everyone's tired. Or overly awake. It's like Tuesday, but on crack. Which Tuesdays are also weird. I get what you're saying. It'll be a chill night. Yeah, tonight will be interesting. But if you're on tomorrow or Friday, I'm down to chill. Down to take a few tokes if you want to. Do some tokes, make some jokes. I like making dad jokes. I hope stream goes awesome. If you guys aren't busy later, check out Tommy. He does arguably, not even arguably, completely $1,000,000%edly a better stage quality production of stream than I do. His layout is phenomenal, and his personality is the greatest. You will have the biggest man crush on him. Smash the fuck out of that follow button. I just almost poked myself in the eye doing that, and it was so worth it. If you're on tomorrow or Friday, likely attention. Just can't judge me if I have a boy in my arms. He's so big. He takes over me. I need fake titties just for him to like rest upon. I don't speak much Dutch, but I understand more in general. I talk English and sometimes non-English will refuse to reply to you in English, so if I do in Dutch. That's gotta be very confusing. Because that confuses me. Are the Dutch like the French where they just want to throw you off and make you feel shitty for being a foreigner? Because you're being a shitty foreigner, maybe? I know most Americans are. I'm like afraid to leave the country a little bit because I don't want to be a shitty foreigner. I don't think I would be on purpose, but I think accidentally, like being born American, I would be. I'm afraid of that. Spoke a little French, sacre bleu. Oh, aw, get up on the Duolingo. That's how I've kept my French up. I didn't do all 4 years of it, but I did 3 years of it. And I feel like I could get by using the wrong tenses conversationally. Like, I could probably make it through a day in France, but it would not be correct. Like, it would be very obvious that I'm an American. It would be very obvious. Yeah, Thursdays and Fridays and Tuesday nights will just have to be more chill now. It is what it is. Like, Pippi needs a bath, like, every single day. I cannot give Pippi and me a bath and stream all together most days. I just can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I physically can't. And it's like, I would take them on stream with me and do it that way, but some people are just a little bit too weird. When I bring the dogs on stream, they're a little less weird when I bring the cats on stream, but like, I just, unless we're having a dog park day, the dogs are not coming on stream. I'm sorry. It's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. Oh, and as for Pippi's photo shoot, I want her hair to grow out a little bit longer instead of giving her a haircut for it. Because she's getting skinny. I want her to look good in the pictures. I wish I would have shot it sooner. I should have painted it like way before and like focused on shooting it in like September. Like the beginning of, instead of starting to paint it in the beginning of September. But that's life. That's life. We just might have to wait maybe till like the end of November for her to fluff up a little bit more so that I like the pictures and I feel good about the pictures. You're a little trim and neaten her up beforehand and make her all pretty full, but I want her to be all fluffy, not skinny looking, you know? I like this remix. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Snuggly in bed. I don't know what to do with this curtain situation. Gunther wanted to go in the window this morning. I don't know what to do about it. I don't like it. It's ugly. Looks like a potato sack. Or like a, I don't even know. Like a sci-fi transport system. I feel like you run into people that are awesome everywhere. Like, you find your people in the world. You really do. Like, you find some interesting people in the world, for lack of better words. But you find your people in the world. I like that very much. I appreciate that very much. I've had a lot of good experiences while traveling within the U.S. Interesting people, but also very awesome people too. Ben, did you have a French name in your French class? I'm not telling you guys mine, but did your teacher make you guys have a French name in your class? I'm curious now. Watch me scoop out more of my chapstick because I can't find more of my chapsticks. Excuse me. Oh, I'm tired. I think I might log off early and go to bed. Try and get settled for bed earlier. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall asleep out here with you guys. Why would they confuse you with the Russian mafia? That would be like, I feel like someone like saying like, oh, you from Chicago, you a gangster? People make weird regional assumptions. Oh, Chauncey's a pretty Chicago dog. You're right on that, Ben. It does kind of even out. You just have to like travel enough to like let it even out. Otherwise, there's a weird balance of like naive good in the world, or a weird unbalance of like disconcertingly bad. I love accents. But I think that's so silly that I do, because I know I have like an accent to anyone who does not have the same linguistics that I do. So I can say that, but like I have an accent to you guys. Spanish teacher made us do that. Why though? Why did they make us do that? Benjamin. Is that how it was said? Benjamin. I don't know how to put that into Francais. Mine was an old lady name, but I can't tell you guys what it is because it's too close to redacted information. Maybe. Big Brother is always watching. Serena just might be always listening. I get silly when I'm sleeping. You guys are making me laugh today. Thank you. I choose Mario. Mario, I choose you. Oh, we're crossing fandoms here. Pokemon, Mario, Nintendo, Pokemon Tendo, Pokemon on Nintendo. Oh man, you know what I should look up right now? Not to like detract from the conversation, because I know I'm doing that, but the PlayStation power cord. Like what is the price point for this mother sucker? Last time my sinus burst, I don't think it fully healed because it's been being really shitty since I woke up last night. I feel 100% better on being sick, and I feel like I sound 1,000 times worse now than I did a couple of hours ago. And my sinuses, I can feel in my face, are draining down so hard. Like, not even stuff you can blow out. It's just all up in there. It's not good. It does not feel good. I feel like I sound yucky. Bring it back to full circle in the Super Nintendo, right? Hey, we actually did that. I love when that happens in streams, to go full circle. I feel like we made a movie. Like, you know when you're a kid and like you want to make a movie with your friends? Like you don't really know what you're doing or like how to make the plot. You just like make it up as you go along with like mom's camera. Those are like magical streams where we go full circle of like one concept back to the concept. I love those. Those are special. Nasal spray helps. I do have some saline spray. Right now I'm exploring non-surgical options with my doctor, which is part of why I won't see you guys November 22nd, because I'm going in for a procedure then, and I'm going to be swollen and kind of ugly. I'm going to look like I got punched, like square here, roughly. So like, I'm hoping it's not too intense by the 24th, but the 23rd is my birthday and Thanksgiving, and my dad did agree to let me take over Thanksgiving. I guilted him into it. He was like, I really don't want to do it. No one's brought it up. And I was kind of emotional that day too. So that didn't help. But I was like, my dad, it's really special to have it at your house. Blah, 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 blah. Can we just do it one more year? You don't have to. There's no pressure. But can you think about it? If it would be okay, I'll do everything. Because I called him and he was like, you know what? I don't want to go shopping. I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to cook the shit. And I was like, hey, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. And he finally agreed to it. I've had a nose job. I got in a fight when I was like 17 or 18. I think I was 17. I was underage, yeah. I got punched square in the face, and my nose is actually straighter now because of it, but I think it was complications from that surgery and like a couple of other things that have happened over the years that made my sinuses like finally rupture a couple years ago, and then they've never totally healed from that, but like they've been functional, and now they're just not functional like anymore at all. I don't know, like if like I don't know. We're trying to figure it out without surgery. I don't want to have to go under the knife again. I don't like surgery. I start to get panicky with surgery, and then I cuss, and then they have to give me drugs. Like, I cussed out a nurse, and what is it, Vicodin or Valium? I don't remember which. Like, I was so stressed out, I didn't mean to, and I feel bad about it to this day, but when I went in for my nose, I cussed out a nurse because I was so anxious. I yelled at my dad to leave without, like, even having any friends, like, able to, like, pick me up. Like, I freaked out. I don't do well with surgery. It scares me. It's not like I'm afraid of dying. It's just, like, I'm out of control of my body under anesthesia. I don't like that. But, like, it's like being asleep. Like, you don't know. So why does it fuck with my head so bad? I don't know. It's weird. Believe me, if I could tolerate surgery, my tits would be so huge. Besides money, that's been like the one deciding factor over so many years. I don't know. Like, it's expensive, but it's also like healing time, and you have to go under the knife for it. I don't like that. I don't like that. Getting a nose job. If I was, then I wouldn't have. See, this is my witchy side. This is my better side that you guys usually see. I like my nose-ish from this side. When I turn this way, which I rarely do on stream, I look like a fucking witch. It's like Polak as fuck. Hello, Eastern European nose. Welcome to America. But the bump used to be a lot more prominent. It actually did get fixed when I got punched. I didn't like go in to have it fixed. My face was fucked up. I had a beak cast after. You stay safe too, King. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you. I want to go there. When did you say 2025? So 2026, let's go. So we know everything works. Nothing breaks. I think that would be ideal. Alright, what's the price point for these? I have the other cord. PlayStation, what? Really? It's the same thing for both. Oh wait, this has a special input. Never mind, I don't have that piece. I was thinking, I have the red, white, and yellows. I don't have the input special. God, motherfucker. I swear to God, I think dumbass yoinked those. Cause like, why else not? We knew it would make me unhappy one day. I feel like everyone I've like ever been in a serious relationship with has done something to like seriously like make me unhappy later in life. Like, but with a small thing, like something like this. Like stuff that's just pointlessly painful. See, that looks like a remake though. But, like, do I want a new cord or like an old cord? That's just the power cord, but that's an OG cord. Is that by the same seller? Charlie Willies, or Chili Willies. Be a write-off, like I'm not worried about it, but I just want to find something that actually works. feel like I'll probably want to buy a new one and an old one. An adapter for the Relic. Which ones? I think it's RGBA. Let's learn. Oh, that's not helpful. That's too new. RCA. That's the abbreviation for it. I was like, wait, I think that sounds right, but like, don't quote me on it. RCA connectors, that's what they are. But the other side might be called something else, like whatever that is. I don't know what that one's called. But we do have the red, green, blue ones that also plug in for input too. It's eBay. Why is there nothing original? There's the whole damn thing. Only for parts, oh. I guess maybe finding original chords might not be possible. That's from Walmart, so. Don't want anything too souped up that's gonna wonk out. Like if it's too new, it's not. It's wired differently, you know. PS2, that was such a fun system that I loved when my friends had. I wanted that one. The PS1 and the PS3. Did you ever do the PSP? Those were cool too. I always wanted one of those. The GameCube, nice. I see an HDMI adapter. Those definitely exist. I have a couple of those in my, whatchamacallit, big cable box. You know, like hope chests, like that people put at the end of their bed? I have one of those just for all of my cables. Alright, we're gonna shop for one more minute, and then we're going nice. Set of component audio video cables and AC new setup. It gives me anxiety to plug in something new. I'm sure it's fine, but I don't want to. I'm stubborn. I am the sun. How do you even amass that many chords? It's too funny to me. It's too funny. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. Why is there so many? Who would buy that many chords? Fucking insane. Literally, I have like 5 tabs open the same thing. Original compatible chords and console. It would be nice to have like a backup, but like I don't really care about the console. But like, I would pay $42 or best offer for original set of chords. Official Sony PlayStation PS1 controller, complete chords, controller tested, open close button gets sick. I have controllers. I'm fine with that as long as the cords are okay. I love how you can tell who's right-handed or left-handed with the wear of these systems over time. So mine is the exact same, like, wear on that side because I'm right-handed. I just cleaned it, so it's a little bit cleaner looking. That's just like a photo versus like. They have positive feedback. 99 What are all the details? Whisker. Okay, yeah, I'm buying from them. I'm a sucker. I'm a fucking sucker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what? What is uh-oh? Official Sony PlayStation 1 controller. Complete cords. Controller tested. Complete cords. Complete cords. System works. I don't really care. My system works fine. Theoretically, I don't know. I haven't plugged in God knows long, but... I'm here for it. I wouldn't make an offer. I would just pay full out 42 for it. It's worth it. 20! Tommy, we gotta do game nights. I got this for the capture card so we can hook up the PlayStation. We got this. We got this. Let's do retro game nights. That'd be cute gas. I don't even know how we would multiplayer or multi-stream that. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. But that would be like pivotal, I feel like, in streaming history, to do a dual stream with like the oldest, best known controller outside of the Dreamcast or Sega. That would be so cool. I wish I had a Sega too with you. That'd be so cool. Seriously, I think this was like, it was less than $20 on Amazon. It was not more than $20. And it's just the AV to HDMI. And it plugs into the HDMI that plugs into your capture card for it, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm acting like I know what I talk about. I don't actually. Okay, Z-Milf knows what she wants. And then which one of these was the cheapest? You're stupid. $9.99. Walmart. I don't know, I trust eBay when I'm buying older things. New stuff, sure, I don't give a fuck. I know it's gonna break on me. I want original for original. Dude, that would be pivotal in streaming this stream. That would be cool. Not even like to do it for the pivotal of, but I feel like that would be, at least for me, like an interpersonal victory. That'd be badass. Wait, do you remember this game? Oh my god. Aww! The tiny one or the big one? I'm sorry, I can't remember who's a boy or who's a girl. I feel like the chihuahua left here. Wait, no, wanted to go outside. The pit did it. The pit did it. Do you remember this game? The Lion King Simba's Mighty Adventure. Brought me hell. It should not have ever been made. Aw, puppy. I hate when they do that though. Pibby begs to go out. It's like, okay, I'll get you all bundled up, I'll carry you outside, we'll go out into the yard. And then she looks at me like, you're gonna carry me back into the house, right? Like I didn't actually have to pee. I'm like, I put on pants for this. I put on shoes for this. I put on my jacket for this. I didn't even grab a joint for this because I'm not smart like Tommy. Girl. I need to get Nightbot in check. I'm sorry. I need to be modding Nightbot. Nightbot is an asshole. Curly the pity. Aww. She's funny. She's cute. Oh. I feel like that's a very pity attitude. Do you remember that game though? It was horrible. It was hell. It was absolute hell. Wait, is there... How did you find that emote? It is so cool. Is there a drummer that you follow? I'm creeping. Wait, I think I just stumbled across something. Are emotes another way of marketing within, like, social media? Because, like, you hover over someone's emote and then, like, you see their stream and their page. Is that, like... Is it more than just crowd redemption? Is it also a marketing aspect? I've never thought about that. I've actually clicked on, like, quite a few profiles through emotes. I have never considered the value of that until this moment. Okay. I need to make more emotes. Like, they're in cute anyway, but, like, I need to make more than more. Oh. Oh. I learned today. I learned. Someone punch myself in the face. Aww! Ransom. Wait, is that someone that you helped set up their stream? Whoa, they do a lot of variety shows. Their little streaming show. I gotta throw a follow. Looks like they do a lot of grab bag streaming, which, I mean, I understand that I'm either grandma or
So
bikinis.
I guess that's encouraging.
Sorry, I didn't expect voices. I feel like, I don't know, I like to pretend that I have a grab bag vibe. So I like to find other grab bag streamers. Like, I like that you do so much and that you're also implementing, like, drum streams too. Like, I know variety is important in a way. Like, either have a main or a variety of games. But I feel like there's a value in doing, like, kind of whatever the fuck, whatever, too. It's very genuine because it is genuine. Was your first friend in here? No way! That is so cool. Oh my god! What? Did you post to the story? I gotta see this fit. Did you post to the gram? I gotta see this fit. Oh, that's awesome. Is it the same sponsor that you linked me with your code for? It's pink something. Is that where you got the cones through? Amazon doesn't send cones anymore in legal states. I have one cone left. I need cones. I don't have to go to the dispensary for like 2 weeks and I have one cone left. Like, what the fuck? I'm so lazy. I hate rolling joints. I hate it. I hate it. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Black craft arrow. Take a selfie outside, smoke the dog, ready to catch it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You got to fit on the gram. Damn, you went all out with Halloween last night. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Where's the fit? I don't see the fit. I'm disappointed. Surprised you're starting to hang out now. Maybe this is too personal of a question. Feel free to ignore me if it is. But do you feel like maybe you've been like going balls to the wall so hard with music for so many years? Like you said you've been doing this since you were 14. That like it's time to just chill for a little bit before getting back into it. Because I feel like that sometimes. Like I notice when I'm changing gears with what I'm doing, even if I'm not changing gears completely. I'm like removing a gear for a while and then it comes back. It's like the creative balance. Oh, look at this black. I was just gonna order some from Grass City, but like they take forever to ship. So I didn't, and I'm just leaving it even longer to deal with. Delta extras. What? The pink formula, I took a screenshot, or I say screenshot, but I take a picture with my phone, so I got the code for that for you. Delta got you on codes. Do you have a code or a link for Delta? Watch, they're not gonna ship to my state. They're not wanting to load. Are they out of stock on paper and cones right now? And look at featured. Oh, that's a cool ass bolt. Let's go shopping, guys. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, you guys can't see that. It's asking you for my birthday. Maybe that's why it's not showing me. There, no, maybe it'll show me. That is so cool looking. I like that. Like apparel loading, accessories loading. Maybe this will load now. Is there like a shortage on cones in this world? Because I cannot live in this. Oh, these are nice. I like the curved tops. Wait, Blackcraft, do they collaborate with Killstar? I feel like I recognize this brand. A lot of background stuff when it comes to writing and releasing, shifting some projects and brands. Do you feel like that's been a positive choice? Like, do you feel good about that? I feel like honing in on the self is always a positive choice. But I think like retroactively we can all look at different points where like we agree or disagree with that. I feel like I'm being really nosy. It just became more time to do with everything, but also it's a dream. I get it. I get it. I hear you on that. Time is a blessing and a curse. Because you don't get enough of it, but you get to value it. And it's a blessing and a curse in that way. I hear you though, it is exhausting. I was on the phone with my dad last night when I was like an hour and a half late for sleep. I was like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And he just put up with it. He's so nice. Oh, no shit. That's awesome. Delta extracts. Alright, I'm jumping over that one. Girl needs coats. We have a need. A need for the weed. Oh, I feel like we have similar mentalities or like outlooks on life. Unlock 20% off your first order. Hell yes, I will give you my email. Go ahead and take it. Send me all the spam. I feel like we have similar perspectives. I don't know if that's like just human-wise or being industry-based in different ways for such a period of time. Or maybe just being like fellow animal lovers, or maybe a combination of all of the above. I don't know. But I appreciate your perspective very much. Thank you for letting me ask the nosy questions and giving me a hookup on cones. Alright, I got this. She is getting cones when she logged off the line. Oh, I don't allow links because I'm an asshole. I asked for the link and then I forgot that I don't allow links in chat. Wait, Whisper is on here. Could you whisper it to me? I I don't use those like at all. I forget how those work. I have 3 whispers from my like 5 years at least of streaming on here. Like I just don't want someone to like span my corn in here. Like that would be annoying. Not embarrassing, but just annoying. If you wouldn't mind whispering it to me. I don't even remember how that works. That's such a weird thing to call DMs too. See, I have a witch nose from this side. That's why you guys never see me turn that way. I always function this way. It's a little less witchy. We vibing into bedtime times. I feel like I look like I'm ready for bed. I'm not complaining. I just know we're all seeing the same thing. Decode. Alright, Serena, use your brain. Is there a search bar? I'm so old. Yes! There they are. There they are. There they are. Ooh. Which ones would you say are the best? There's bundles of natural ones, classic, organic. I don't like the organic hemp ones. They burn weird of the raw cones. I wish I could like those, but they burn too weird. Classic cones. Natural classic. Oh, and then it just increases on size or quantity. Oh, these are good ones. I like to do the organic ones. I was very disappointed when the raw ones were not, they didn't burn good, they didn't taste good. Like they tasted chemically to me. Like the regular ones taste okay to me. The organic raw ones taste chemically to me. Weird. No, I like hemp. It was weird to me that it was like that. Thank you for agreeing with me on that. Oh my god. See, I feel like they do in general, but I'm used to the regular ones. The organic ones surprised me, though they didn't taste like almost nothing. They do, they resin up really bad. They resin up gnarly. Coupon codes do not apply. That's rude, but I get it. Because I do my sales the same way in Silly Waves. You only get so much. The world is not free. Enough of me is free. Sorry. See, that's nice to be able to do. With see here, I have a roach out here, and it's like, I'm sure you could smoke yours like all the way down to there. And this you can't do anything with except like break it out into the ball. I have this neat little thing that's actually for weed stuff, but I keep Sharpies and makeup and apparently roaches in it. I don't know, but it's a silicone thing. So like it doesn't let anything get like the burning or icky on it. It's very handy dandy, but I found it's better for Sharpies than weed stuff. Alright, you guys, let me get some sleepies. You managed to keep me on for full time. Look at you kings keeping me on track. Oh, I really do love all the time we spend together. I'm grateful for it. We got Harley together for tonight. One last quick round of applause and boobies. Yeah, fuck Twitch. Thank you, I appreciate that. Always gotta hit the app links. always when possible. So much strings. You ever seen so many strings in your life? So much strings. Ben, you're back just in time to see everything you already saw me do and to say goodnight. That was other stuff. Ooh, I don't think I'm in your Discord. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I am still learning my own Discord. So I'm trying to limit my Discord usage to my own until I know exactly what I'm doing. And then I feel like it'll be easier to jump into other Discords. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. Finish these for swaps. You have these to start. Look at the difference between those stars. One is a pasty, one is by me. It's like one is beautiful, one is Patrick the Starfish. Let's see, how do we do boobs? How to bob. This is the most fun but hardest part of Harley is you have to do a double layer bra, so you get like all the boobies in the world. But you got flip flop. Pretty proud though. But no top swaps tonight, only bottom swaps. And if anyone gets mad at me for starting and just chatting, they can suck my balls. I was so dumb. What are you doing? We usually see you in less clothes. Bitch, you're lucky I don't show up like this on there. That's how I felt. No, I have a better example. Hold on. Let me talk some shit for a minute before I go to bed. Like, I'm sorry. Am I expected to show up in a bikini? This is how I'm logging on next time. Welcome to No Nut November. I'm only doing my service in part for the people and the men of the world. Holy shit! That thing weighs twice as, well, almost twice as much as, wait. It weighs almost twice as much as me. That's insane. Jesus Christ. Ben's strong. Ben's strong. Friday, I'm gonna switch out the full main drains. Wait, I thought you were gonna wait until they drain everything. So it's easy to get down there. I'm imagining you just Little Mermaiding down there. Yeah, this is how I'm gonna log on to everything from now on. Doing my part for the people all of November. Make No Nut November real easy. How you doing, guys? That's what we're doing. Just doing my part for the people. This is a cozy hoodie, though. It really is. All jokes aside, it's very cozy. Is the second I put it on, I'm like ready for bed right now. All of my lights are on, and if you gave me 5 minutes with my eyes closed right now, I could fall asleep. It's very comfy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, BBs. It's nap time. It's nap time so we can do some Harley Quinn shit tonight. Are we ready? Are we ready? We know my real plans. We know my secret plans. We know everything. Do I have a schedule plugged into here? I don't think I do. Nope. Boop. Aw, thank you, Jester. Happy day after Halloween to you too. It has been so cold. It snowed here. Did it snow by you? Snow. It's still snowy out. None of the kids even went trick-or-treating yesterday because it was a big burst of snow during like trick-or-treat hours. We are gonna have so much fun tonight. I'm excited. I don't care if no one shows up. I love being Harley. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm excited. Why is my ring light off? Like, it needs to be turned off in a couple minutes anyway. But it was on earlier. Did it burn out? Oh, you fucking bitch. Alright, 50-50, it still works. It turned back on eventually, but like... That was silly. I knew that was on earlier. I'm like, why is it so dark in here? Why is it so crooked in here, number one? But like, why is it so dark in here? That was off. I feel like everyone got snow. The whole country gets snow. Jesus. Only got a few trick-or-treaters. I believe it. There was no one out. It was fucking, like, you could not see through the snow. It was coming down very intensely at that point. It was super windy, so I think it was blowing off of roofs, too. Alright, babies. It's sleepy time. Sleepy time so we can have fun time tonight. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. Appreciate you guys putting together Harley with me for the evening. You're wonderful human beings. Wonderful human beings. I appreciate you. Your girl is ready for bed. Sorry we didn't game today, but we'll be gaming tonight. Get the next Batman Telltale series. Bopping that on Kick. For last time, I'm warning everyone. We're logging on and just chatting with a dress. Why is that not triggering? There we go. Don't freak out. We have a bikini for later. I'll see you guys around midnight tonight. Oh, I can't even say that over on Kick. I can say that. There we go. We use the green blaze as another reference. No, don't stay up late if you need to get sleepies. Sleep is more important. Taking care of yourself is more important. And sleep is an extension of that. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being silly and cozy with me in my little granny space. I appreciate you, babies. Get everything done that I need to do, and then jump into a snooze cruise and get ready to snooze. Thank you all for being here today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, except I do a lot of dumb shit, so like, do better than me. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate your company and support. Chat so much. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. The Harley is already coming out. Oh god, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Alright, I will catch you guys later on Kick. Unless you need to get some sleepies, and get some sleepies, because it's the most important thing in the whole wide world. It actually is, says the girl who slept through Halloween. Sleep is important. Sleep is clearly important. Thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I'll catch you guys on